Hi everyone. Thanks for joining me on your mat today. It's Carole. Recently we had the first day that was nice enough out for me to get outside with my yoga mat, so I decided to come roll my mat out and practice in the sunshine, and it feels so good to practice in the fresh air. I'll be flowing through this practice just to stay warm enough because it really was only about 5 or 6 degrees. But I hope you enjoy this. Just start on your mat, come to stand on your mat, roll around on your feet a little bit, break some tension, and then inhale the fingertips up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold all the way down, heavy crown of the head here. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold, then soften the knees and inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center, and then forward fold all the way down. Bring your fingertips to the mat, then to your shins for a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and then inhale, rise all the way up. Just warming up the body with a little bit of movement. Exhale, hands through the midline. And then interlace your fingers, push the palms away from you, and then rise them up overhead for a nice big stretch. Arc to the right, stretching the left side of your body. And then inhale up to center, and then arc to the left. Getting a nice opening in the right side of your body. Plant both feet really evenly into the mat here. Inhale up to center, and then exhale, hands through the midline all the way down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees, rise to stand on the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, nice heavy crown of the head, forward fold. You can keep your fingertips on the mat, take a halfway lift, and then plant the hands and step your feet back to the back of the mat for a downward facing dog. You can sway around here a little bit, swing the hips, reach the heels towards the mat even as you turn your sits bones up towards the sky. Shoulders are broad, pulling away from this, pull your shoulder blades away from the spine, press into the hands to push the hips even further back. And then when you're ready, hinge forward, bring your shoulders over your wrists, and step your feet forward to your hands. Halfway lift, nice flat back, extension in the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees and rise to stand. All the way up, reach up, look up if that feels good for your neck, and then exhale, hands to heart center. Forward fold. Inhaling, find your flat back with a halfway lift. Exhale, come all the way up to stand. Reach up, look up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Halfway lift again. And then step your feet back to the back of the mat, this time for a high plank pose. Keep your belly high, hinge forward on your toes and lower down, all the way down to the mat. Inhale for a cobra, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Keep breathing here. A few nice breaths. You can feel the spine lengthen, and then inhale forward to your high plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale up for cobra. Exhale, release. Now bring your fingertips off the side of the mat, and as you come up for cobra, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, release. Inhale up, look over the left shoulder. Exhale, release. Inhale, draw your hands back in next to your chest and press back. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Inhale, raise the right leg, open the hips, for a scorpion down dog. Exhale here, empty the body. Give your ankle a couple of turns if you like. And then inhale, extend that leg long again. On your exhale, draw your right foot forward between your hands. Drop your left heel for warrior one. And draw your fingertips up to the sky. Roll warrior one, pushing the left hip forward, curling the right hip underneath you. Going to extend the side body by taking the left wrist with the right hand and arcing to the right. Use your right hand to pull that left wrist over a little more. You should be feeling a nice stretch in the left side body, maybe all the way down into your left hip flexor. Nice easy breathing here. Inhale, coming back up to center. As you exhale, find your hips sinking down towards the mat and make a big circle with the hands, drawing your fingertips forward, hinge forward from the hips. You're one long line from your fingertips to your left heel, and then draw your hands down to the mat. Nice low lunge. You can come up on the toes of the left foot. Hold on to that lunge here. And then straighten the right leg, coming for a nice hamstring stretch. Walk your shoulders in, or your hands in, so they're underneath your shoulders. Elongate the spine. Reach the crown of the head forward. Nice long spine here. Really feeling that stretch in the back of the right leg. You can even bring your right toes up off the mat if that feels good for you. Reach the right hand forward, then sweep it out to the side and draw the fingertips up towards the sky for a easy twist. Try and keep your hips level to the mat here. So the hips aren't turning. Bring your right hand back down to the mat and step back for a high plank pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale for your cobra or up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. A few breaths here, relaxing in this pose. Feeling the back body stretch, and then on your next inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, open the hips, stack the left hip over the right. You can give the left ankle a couple of turns here, if that feels good for you. Inhale to extend your left leg long, and then as you exhale, draw the left foot forward between the hands. Drop the right heel down onto the mat and inhale up for warrior one. Fingertips are reaching to the sky, biceps are next to the ears, shoulders relaxed down the back. Left hip curling underneath you, right hip pressing forward. And let's take that same arc. Take your right wrist with your left hand and arc over towards the left. Bring a nice stretch into the right side body, the right hip flexor. Inhaling up to center. Exhale, hinge forward, bring your hands down to the mat on either side of your front foot. Nice low lunge here. Come up on the toes of the right foot. And straighten the left leg for your hamstring stretch. Walk your hands in underneath your shoulders and try and find a nice flat back here. So you're really reaching the crown of the head, the chest forward, pulling the hips evenly back. Can bring the toes of the left foot up if you like. And then let's take the twist. Left hand reaches forward, sweeps to the side, and then comes up to the sky. So your chest is turning to the left, hips are staying square to the mat. Twist is definitely an option if you just want to stay with the hamstring curl, that's fine. Bring the left hand back down. See if you can silently bring your left leg back to meet your right in a high plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale to cobra or up dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Rest here for a few breaths. And when you're ready, inhale, come forward, soften your knees, and step both feet between your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Soften your knees, rise all the way up to stand. Hands up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Spend a moment here, standing at the top of your mat. Feel your posture, your feet on the mat, tailbone turned down, crown of the head is rising high, nice long spine. Just nice to spend a moment here, fully aware of your surroundings, the temperature of the air on your skin. I had a little breeze. Feel yourself tall and long and strong. Focus on the breath. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Soften the knees, plant the hands. And you can walk, step, or jump. Back to high plank, then low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Couple of breaths here. Let the right heel float. And then exhale, draw that right foot forward between your hands. Drop the left heel for warrior one. And inhale all the way up. Draw your elbows out to the sides, shoulder height, palms facing forward for goddess arms. And then let's make our way to eagle arms with the right arm over the left, wrapping the arms. Drawing your right shoulder now to the inside of the right knee to humble your warrior. Nice heavy head. Feel some extension in the spine. Really nice shoulder opener here. Inhale, coming back up. Release the arms, draw the fingertips up to the sky. And then let's come right back into it. Right arm over, left arm under. And bring your legs to eagle legs, drawing the left leg over the right for a single or a double bind. Sink the hips here, roll the shoulders back, crown of the head is high, and you're breathing easy. When you're ready to come out of this, reach your left knee forward and then step down, forward fold, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften the knees, plant the hands, and step back for your high plank pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, the left heel floats. Exhale, draw the left foot forward between the hands. Drop the right heel. And inhale up, warrior one. And do eagle on the other side now. Start with goddess arms, open across the chest, and then wrap the left arm over the right. One or two twists. And then we're going to humble that warrior, drawing the left shoulder forward and down to the left knee, to the inside of the left knee. Nice lengthen the spine here. Keep pressing back through the back leg. Inhale, come up, release the fingertips. Bringing your arms back to eagle arms. Draw the right foot forward. Cross it over the left for eagle legs. sinking the hips, bring the crown of the head high, draw the shoulders back. Inhale, release the fingertips, the right knee forward. Exhale, stand in Tadasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften the knees, plant the hands, and step back for your high plank pose. Exhale, low plank. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, pull the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here and down dog. And inhale, float forward, come to your high plank pose. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot floats. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right foot floats. Exhale, float forward to your high plank, maybe lower down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, float the left heel to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, float that left heel. Exhale, come forward, high plank, maybe low plank. Inhale, come up and back, down dog. Exhale, drop your left foot back to the mat. Dropping your knees now to the mat. Roll over your feet. Scoot your hips into the middle of the mat. Raise the fingertips up to the sky. Get nice and long in the spine. As you come to a simple forward fold, you can grab on to the outside of your legs, your ankles, your feet, wherever it feels good. You can rock from side to side on your hips here. Opening up, so we're bringing the chest forward towards the feet. Nice flat back, opening up the low back, finding a lot of length here. You can soften the knees if you like. That feels better for you. If you want to make this more passive, you can round down. When you're ready, inhale to come back up to your seat. Bend both knees. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Reach forward, tuck your chin, and slowly lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Take your left knee and draw it in towards your chest. Clasp your hands around that knee or the shin, and really pull the knee into the chest, opening up the back of the left hip, the glutes. Nice to do after those lunges. Easy breathing here. Let's take this into releasing the left foot, drawing the right knee into the chest now. Giving it a nice hug. Releasing the muscles of the front of the body, the core. Opening up the back of the hip. Release the right foot back down to the mat. And stretch your arms up overhead or next to your sides, whatever feels good. We'll have a short savasana here. You can bring one hand to your belly, one to your chest. Take a few breaths here. Focus on the movement in your core as you breathe. Feel yourself soft and melting into the mat. Let your arms rest next to your sides now if that feels good. This will be a short savasana because it was a little chilly out still. And when you're ready to come out of it, you can draw your knees into your chest and rock from the nape of your neck to your tailbone to come up to sit. I really hope you enjoyed this practice. It is super nice. I hope it's nice where you are and you can get a chance to get outside to practice as well. Namaste.